These Google employees are protesting against the company's participation in an unusual program. This wasn't some fancy Google software or research that was going to blow our minds. Well, actually, it did blow our minds, but in a different direction. The program was to use artificial intelligence in drone missile strikes, which was very new to ethical minds in those days. We all love peace, which is why 3,000 Google employees signed this letter on early April 2018, asking the CEO Sundar Pichai to cancel the program and to promise to never participate in anything that harms humans. This resistance worked, and the company withdrew from the program and formulated a core set of principles on non-participation in technologies that cause harm, injury, violates international human rights, and surveillance activities. The ripple effect of the protest was an anti-war movement joined by thousands of engineers from other companies and students across universities in harmony with a common question: should artificial intelligence be allowed in military warfare? 270 companies, organizations, and several thousand individuals from 36 nations till date signed a pledge to neither participate nor support the development, manufacture, trade, or use of lethal autonomous weapons. But just 4 years down the road, everything changed. Today, the Silicon Valley is closer to the world's militaries than ever before. For example, in 2021, Microsoft won a $22 billion contract to supply 120,000 augmented reality headsets for the US military for 10 years, $10 billion cloud computing contract with Amazon Web Services, or multi-billion-dollar contract for commercial cloud enterprise by the CIA to Amazon Web Services, Microsoft, Oracle, IBM, and Google. And not just big corporations, but startups as well. These are a list of top technology military startups in the US developing AI solutions for militaries around the world. Several of these have secured hundreds of millions of dollars in funding within very few years of their founding. This also explains the very strong growth in VC investments in the defense sector, especially post the anti-war movement that we just discussed. Collectively, all these represent a sharp shift of military AI sentiment across the tech industry today compared to what it was just 4 years ago. So, why artificial intelligence is the next evolution in the defense industry globally and very strategically an advantage for the US? From technology companies' point of view, what are the real advantages behind signing contracts for national defense? And most importantly, as common citizens, how does all these affect our lives, our work, and our interest? Fundamentally speaking, these are a curated list of factors that determine the course of war. To win or lose is often a collective result of dominance in these areas. War, strategic competition, or conflicts in general are time-competitive process. And in this regard, artificial intelligence can change the equation dramatically. AI technology could, for example, facilitate autonomous operations, faster and more informed military decisions, and increased speed of military actions. Now, from the experience of the Cold War, any military competition is a reactionary response to an adversary, and the AI revolution in national defense is no exception. The only difference is that instead of competition between the US and the Soviet Union, this time it's China. The side that can create, master, and leverage out of the existing equilibrium will prevail. AI systems as such are research and time intensive, and hence one might expect them to take years to mature. This is very true when it comes to something like a war-fighting machine, which is completely autonomous. But that's not exactly how the current systems operate. Technologies like automatic target recognition, homing missiles, and anti-radiation systems are already part of the battle-ready systems like tanks, artilleries, and aircrafts, and with time, most such functionalities will be automated. But strategically for the US and its allies, AI software is a key advantage. For the most part, artificial intelligence or software in general are built on two main pillars: engineering and product. And their success lies very much on related factors, which are purely a dependency on time. Not surprisingly, the US tech companies have an advantage in most of these sectors, which coupled with years of experience in developing AI softwares is of great use from the point of national security. But from the point of view of technology company as of today, what are the real advantages? These are the main sectors of software industry, with software as a service being the hottest, especially for startups. Now, SaaS market globally alone was $150 billion in 2021, and in contrast, the Pentagon awarded $445 billion of contract in the same duration. Now, obviously, not all of the $400 billion went to technology startups, but these numbers are broadly a reflection of the potential the industry holds for companies to invest. This point becomes even stronger when combined with the fact that commercial software markets are subjected to volatility in demand, especially for startup, compared to the stable defense industry whose requirements are largely increasing. But how does all this affect us as common citizens? Well, the first thing for sure is the rising trend of AI applications in the military industry globally. There is no stop to this unless the US and China reach some sort of non-proliferation agreement, which is an exceptional case. Globally, major armed nations are either already in the process of AI technology race or, at the very least, in active planning. Meaning, we should expect more military tech startups and more AI military projects going forward. This is confirmed by the increasing trend of VC investments that we discussed earlier, which per se speaks for a lot of other factors. We may continue the argument on the ethical side, but I'm not sure how much of this is a concern from the business eyes. So, as engineers, artists, investors, and related fields, we should be prepared for this. Please subscribe to the channel to learn more about strategic geopolitics and its impact on us, and please like the video. As always, all references and articles used in developing this video are mentioned in the description. Please refer to them for more information.